Hello everybody. In this video I want to touch upon something that I've not talked about before on this channel. But before start talking about this, I want to thank everyone for listening to these videos, and my aim is always to help people when it comes to navigating our way through all the deception and to bring about your power that you didn't know you had, and to help you heal, to help you understand truth, and to help, live a better life, a more balanced lifestyle, a more knowledgeable lifestyle, and to understand how much we have been lied to and just how much truth there is to discover, and that there is right outside your window in plain sight. In this video, I just want to talk really about society as we know it, because the majority of the population, they're in a state of work, of mostly 9 to 5. I'll say 9 to 5 because that's like the baseline for like the modern society. So people go to work to live in a house, which they live in to sleep, to then go to work the next day, to then work, to then just pay the bills for that house and pay the bills for the car, which they use to go to work. So if you just take a minute to think about that, that's the cycle that we find ourselves in. It's work, sleep, do the same thing all over again. And a lot of people really don't understand that that is not the way we're meant to live, and that you call that real life, with modern possessions, with showing off to the neighbours, with the illusion of material gains and bigger houses and bigger cars, a better job with a tiny bit more money, just so you can get a better house and a better car, which you use to go to work. So this is not how life's meant to be. We've got a whole world out there outside of our windows ready to explore. We've got a whole set of truths ready to be discovered. And we've got a whole life ready to be lived with love and with happiness and with friends and with memories. I mean, if someone is working the same day every day, 9 to 5, doing the same thing in an office, with no light, with no air, and they think about themselves at the end of the year, they're not going to have many experiences. They're going to be doing the same thing every day. They're not going to be evolving one day to the next. They're going to actually be deteriorating and degenerating as time goes on, getting more ill, getting more injured, getting more pain, and getting more aged. And that doesn't have to be that way, and that's because of their lifestyle. And it's very fitting I'm wearing this hat today with lions, not sheep. Because this hat is, I got this because I am not a sheep, and you don't have to be a sheep either. Because in society, the lions stand out above the sheep. The lions are the ones that don't follow the rules, that don't follow the norms, that don't follow society. They're the ones that see the truth, that live their truth. They stand up and speak out about what is right. But not only, they don't just speak out about it, they actually live it day to day. I live what I say behind the scenes. This is my life. I don't just come here and talk nonsense. This is my life. This is how I live. I actually live what I speak. So I'm not just coming on here pretending to be someone like many people do on social media, which is again part of the society. But our aim is to get away from this society. It's to form a society of community, of trust, it can be money. It could also be a teething society where I give you something for something in return. E.g., I give you a book for 2 loaves of bread, or whatever you think my book is worth, and we agree on a price and negotiate like that. That's what the future should be like. Or money that is fair, that everybody works in a job that they want. They give a service, just like this would be my job. This would be my service: speaking, writing, and educating. Just like another person's job may well be baking bread, because they truly love to bake bread. And so that's what the society is going to be like, because at the moment society is not letting people live lives. You're not free at all. You're in a prison if you are forced to do something you don't want to do. So then you get to 60 and then you can retire. Then you can live life. So you go to school to then go to work, to then retire, to then the life's already gone because you're already a degenerate because you've not lived life. So think about that. That's the way we're programmed to believe life is. Programmed, literally programmed by society, by education, by media, the way they think we're going to live life, and that's not the way we're going to. Well, I will not allow myself to be taken in by this. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I stick to. This is what I'm going to turn this into my day-to-day reality. I work at a garden centre because I enjoy working at a garden centre. However, for me, this is what I want to do permanently. So I would leave the garden centre to do this because this is my service. However, I am there because I like to do that. But I will not do a job or will not do a service that I do not want to do. And my message is to look at your life and think, am I doing what I want to do? Or am I just doing it because my mum's told me to do it, my dad's told me to, or it's a good job to just pay the house, pay the bills, pay back the school debt that you had to take out to then go to uni, to then pay the bills, to then go to work, to then do it all over again. Look, you don't see it. It's a cycle. It's a mental cycle. It's a definition of insanity. And it's something that we really need to address as a society, because then we need to move forward into a society that is free, that is fair, and that obviously nature comes first because of all my other videos, so I'll talk about this further again. But a society that we all do what we want to do, and we're not suffering, we're not working our bollocks off just to get little in reward. Okay, so just think about that. Think about your life and think, in 60 years' time, do I want to be doing this for 60 years, what I'm doing, and then retire, then I can live life? Or do I want to live life now? Do I want to live life this minute? Do I want to be paying bills for that house that I'm just going to sleep in for the rest of my life in the same place, doing the same thing, do it every single day? Or do I actually want... You've only got one life. You've got this existence once. You either don't live it and then die, achieving nothing, or you live it to the fullest, giving everything you've got, taking risks, and then you can say, yes, I lived life.